Start singing. So start singing. Start it up.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grace. Happy birthday to you.
But my drug use got worse, and I didn't even tell her about it, but I was so embarrassed one time going to a chemist, this nice person there. I didn't want to say, give me a syringe, so I just made up some ridiculous story about just any old syringe will do, you know, I'm just doing something in the shed. And they gave me this gigantic syringe, this massive thick needle on it. It must have been, I don't know if it was for horses or what it was for, but anyway, I got in the car, drove around the corner and got it all ready, and then I put it in my arm and injected it, and then I just sort of drove off with it in my arm because I was like feeling so good. And then as I took it out, I must have hit an artery or something, and there was blood just squirting all over the windscreen, going everywhere, and it was just pumping out. And I was going, oh my God, like, it was just, yeah, it was ridiculous. I had to pull over and I was absolutely freaked out, and I managed to just put pressure on it, and after a while I bandaged it up, band-aided it, bandaged it up, stopped it from bleeding, and then had to make up some story about some injury or something like that.
Knowing what I do about Dad's drug past and what he's told me and taught me definitely influenced the way that I've dealt with being around drugs and alcohol. Like, I'm surrounded by it all the time. All my friends have at least tried it, tried marijuana or some form of drugs or whatever, but yeah, I've not touched any drugs, never, just because of Dad, I would say. Like, I've definitely been curious, especially this year more so, because I've just seen my friends have such a good time in party situations or small gatherings around the fire. But yeah, I don't, because I think mainly because I feel like I'd be letting Dad down, because I feel like he thinks that he's raised me to be better than that and to not need it, and because I think he's always told me that it's in my genes to get a mental illness from marijuana, and so yeah, I've just been scared away from it, which is probably a good thing.
You know, I used to be an athlete. I sailed for England in the World Championships, I surfed for Australia, and I was just fitness when I was younger, and then if you get into something, your standards just drop. Once you're addicted, you've just lost it. You'll do things you'd never dream of. Become a different person. Yeah, she'd had a sneaky suspicion probably, but she looked actually really disappointed and upset. But I had to tell her. I haven't really gone into the details with her, but I had told her that we've got in the family, and I've been a drug addict, and we've had alcoholism and mental illness, and just a rough rundown on my drug use and what it did to me, and all the bad things and all the needless suffering that's involved in it. And it is to me, I said to her, look, this is like playing Russian roulette. You might be able to take some things and you might be okay, but there's definitely a chance that you can just take it once, and then if you get some big anxiety or something really bad happens, that's it for the rest of your life. You can't just cure it, it goes away magically. You're going to live with that the rest of your life. You can ruin it.